Thanks for tuning in to Stupid Tarot. If you are new to my channel, thanks for stopping by. I want to kind of talk for a second about how I'm kind of going to be introducing more kind of content about trying to tap into your own intuition and how to trust your own intuition and just tap into your own spirit guides, essentially. Because I love doing my tarot readings, but I feel like a lot of people kind of need the, self-assurance. And they kind of need to learn how to tap into their own spirit guides and listen to what they're trying to tell them. But I do want to give y'all a tarot reading today. I kind of took the weekend off, as I usually do, but still posted a couple of, shorts and, responded to some comments and things. So we're working on kind of a new work-life balance for me and kind of working on a new schedule. So kind of anticipate some changes in that as well. And we are starting out again. First one I pull is the Chariot, which if y'all have been watching, you will know that I've pulled Chariot, the first card, quite a few times now. So that's pretty weird. Let's see what else we've got coming in. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. So somebody here is lying to you and you are kind of essentially letting them. Somebody here, I'm kind of getting that they are... I'm sensing this because this is something that I've gone through and I feel like a lot of people have gone through. I'm kind of sensing that somebody's in a relationship with a narcissist, and I'm kind of getting these vibes that this person is essentially using you as a placeholder, kind of breadcrumbing you, and they're giving you just enough to keep you wanting more. They're kind of hiding essentially how they truly feel, and what I'm sensing here is that you were a placeholder while they, look for what they deem to be better. And, you need to make the decision here to face the truth and choose yourself over this person. Nobody can make that decision for you, and I've certainly been in that position as well. It starts in your childhood, and before you know it, you end up with all kinds of narcissists in your life, and it becomes a pattern. And if you don't catch it and work on it when you see it happening, it really starts to fester into a problem here. And, some of y'all aren't ready to leave. Some of y'all aren't ready to accept that, you've put all of these years into this person and you've invested all of these emotions into this person, and you're just not ready to accept that it's time to choose yourself. And that's okay. But what we need to work on is healing our central nervous system and learning how to feel safe on our own. When you're in a narcissistic relationship, this person will have you convinced that they are the only ones that can keep you safe. They'll have you convinced that, you're not going to be able to make it without them. Some of them may even have you actually trapped financially. And, sometimes there's just not an easy way out, especially in the society that we are in. It kind of forces you to become dependent on another person because the cost of living is so high that it's nearly impossible to afford a place on your own. And so sometimes people get stuck. And, we kind of need to learn how to find our inner voice and start trusting it. We need to start learning how to tap into our spirit guides and listen to what they have to say, because your spirit guides are going to be fiercely protective of you, and they're not going to stand for the injustices that this person is willing to, put upon you. And so that's something that I want to talk about a lot, is healing your central nervous system. This is one of the things that I was kind of talking about. I want to talk about how your spiritual health impacts your physical health and vice versa, and what we can do to kind of fix that and heal that within ourselves. Because that is a journey that I'm on, and I think it's a journey that all of us can benefit from. And, I've got a lot of habits that have helped me along the way, and I think I've got a lot of advice that can help other people. And, I attribute this kind of thing to how I lost a lot of weight. I have a lot of chronic health issues, and so my weight fluctuates a lot, and I also have had to learn how to accept myself at whatever size I'm at. And, I think that is a message that a lot of people need to learn, especially nowadays when we have social media and we constantly have to look at other people who are posting the best points in their life, and we're constantly comparing, and we're wondering why we can't look like that. And I'm here to tell you that there are things that you can do to improve your self-image and improve your health and improve your spirituality all at the same time. And once you kind of start working on it, all of these little things will start to fall into place, and you'll start to realize how they're all connected. And I think one of the most important things that people need to start working on is movement. I kind of grew up in a household where I wasn't allowed to, STEM. For those of you who don't know what that is, most neurodivergent people do. It is something that everyone does, even, neurotypical people. I don't even know if neurotypical people really exist, but that just goes to show you how neurodivergent I am. I was told to suppress a lot of the movements that I did because it made other people uncomfortable. It annoyed other people. And, when you're in an abusive home, or, neglectful, even like mine, you kind of aren't able to express that, and you kind of have to hold it in, and it wreaks havoc on your central nervous system. And let me tell you, it has definitely made it a lot worse. All that time, holding it in and masking, and, I even do it sometimes when I'm doing my readings, because I just don't want to be moving so much, because I feel like that's going to make people uncomfortable. But that's just my natural state. I'm a fidgeter. And again, it also has to do with my central nervous system being a little out of whack, because from a very young age, I faced life-threatening situations, and it does damage to your brain, and you have to learn how to rewire that. And it is, a journey that I'm constantly on. And some of y'all are definitely on the same journey, and some of y'all are, trying to sort of learn how to cope with your own traumas. And I want to get a lot more into stuff like that, but we're already running out of time on this video, because I want to kind of keep it quick. But I would like to go ahead and pull some closing advice for us from Spirit, and see what we have. Yeah, we've got Queen of Wands. I want to pull one or two more before I get into, what this has to do with this reading. Queen of Wands, Temperance, Sagittarius energy, divine timing coming in. I'm getting travel with this Queen of Wands being clarified by Temperance. I'm kind of getting here that some of y'all are definitely starting to take charge in your own life and kind of take your own fate into your own hands. And I think that that's beautiful. And you are kind of starting your journey of manifestation. You are starting to, you know, learn how to open up and allow your blessings to come in. You were starting to learn how to be in your receptive mode. And you were also, see how she's pouring out her cup? You were starting to learn how to let go of what no longer serves you. And I think that's what this whole message was with this Chariot and this Seven of Swords, with this narcissistic partner is what I'm sensing. And this also could be a narcissistic boss as well, is kind of what I'm getting. It could be a workplace situation. I know that that is a common one, especially in today's world. And especially, you know, I know a lot of women who are overqualified for their jobs and, you know, they're working on getting promotions, but they get passed up for a man who has less experience, isn't right for the job, ends up, you know, kind of completely failing and being asked to leave when they should have just given the promotion to the woman who was qualified for it. But for some reason, men have a problem with being led by women. And so I think that that's there for someone as well. And I need everyone here, man or woman, non-binary, I need you all to recognize your worth, especially in the workplace, but especially in your romantic partnerships, and realize that you are deserving of everything that you crave, everything that you are begging this partner to give you, everything that you are mentally begging this, you know, boss to give you. I need to recognize your worth and start demanding it. That's what I'm hearing here from Spirit. That's our final message, to know your worth. And pretty soon I'm going to be uploading a little bit more about how your spiritual health affects your physical health and vice versa. And we'll start talking about daily habits that we can do to increase our intuition and kind of just strengthen our relationships with ourselves. But for now, I would like to go ahead and thank you all for watching. Thanks for any likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. And if you're interested in a personal reading, go ahead and shoot me an email or DM me on social media. It is all in the description box. And you all have a lovely day.